Hey Steven, Batman Eternal 36 issue. Yes, it's 36. Am I going to say 37? No, I just did Bad Girl issue 37 issue review, so it was really kind of similar. So here we go, Batman Eternal 36 issue. I have missed some issues in before this one. If you guys just want it, then give it in the comment, just comment it and I will most probably try my best. And here we go, it's the most coolest issue. For a long time I've read Batman Eternal series because this issue has some really good bit of really intense moments, and for that and something spoiler corners I have to go here with the adventures in poortest.com from them. It's written by who just did written by some Jordan Richards. Yeah, he's the guy. So here we go with due respect from the Jordan Richards. So spoiler corner, back in Detroit, Vicki Vale gets the lowdown about Bird's backstory from an old buddy. Detroit used to have this Batman wannabe who would attack gangs and other criminals, usually getting the snot beat out of him. Also at the time, Jason Bird also had a partner he was crushing on, Jody, who looked similar to Vicki. At one point the two of them were performing a raid on a drug den. When the Batman wannabe crashed the raid, Jody got distracted and she, along with Vigilante, was gunned down, leaving only Bird alive. Story ends at Tim Drake's hideout. Harper Row is checking in on her brother, still in a coma after the whole nanovirus situation. Tim calls her over on the main console and wants her to get in contact with the rest of the family. Bird has launched an attack on Batman and Tim needs to get to him and will need the rest of the family as well. Meanwhile, across town, the Batmobile comes crashing down to the ground in a loud explosion after falling out of the skyscraper. Bird declares Batman is dead, but the rest of the cops and others abandon him on the roof, leaving in complete disgust of his action. So the situation left Jason destroyed on the inside and with a strong hatred of Batman. Similarly costumed characters and also cops that support his actions, like Jim Garden. One day while he was getting drunk at a bar, a Dr. Hush, but the bartender doesn't know that, came to him with an offer. Not too long after that, he transferred out of the place. Following the news about this, Vicki gets a call from Bird, who wants to talk about what he did. She tells him what she knows about his past and is disgusted that he has been using her in his vendetta against Batman. She hangs up on him, telling him that they are true and he should never call her again. That is really hurts sometimes. And Batman then shows up on the roof with Bird, revealing to him that he escaped from the death trap. Batman calls him out on every single thing he has done, including the fact that when he pulled several officers from their posts for this little vendetta, several crimes were committed and citizens go hurt or killed. Bird tries to arrest him then and there, but the Bat family shows up and stops him from doing so. Batman and his family tell him to start doing the right thing and protect the city, since they can't necessarily lock him up or they will talk with him again. So this is the changes over and there. It's not yet in the videos and I have already read it, but because I can't resist myself, because that's why I just entertain when Batgirl is there and Red Hood and Robin is there. So it's been a pretty much really enjoying issue. Thoughts about this one, I would say that this issue was better than the last, but with few minor things around that gave me pause. The biggest thing was Batman's plan overall. He doesn't really explain what the purpose of it, but from what I guess it seems like he wanted to get the rest of the police to not trust Jason Bird all that much anymore for all of his actions. That's fine, but I don't see the point of doing something so incredibly reckless to put his own life in danger to that degree. So here's a talk down and take down kind of thing with the Hush, and this is really kind of intense moments over there. And she was smiling over there when I don't know what just happened over there, and sometimes it's really creepy. Otherwise the rest of the comic was very enjoyable. The story and how it wraps up this arc is pretty good. The dialogue and characterizations felt much better. There were plenty of good moments, and the ending was really great. Plus the artwork by Blanco was great like in the previous issue, and I wish he would be drawing more issues of this series. So the best moment was when they disappear. That is the thing. So James Tynion, for one of the more talented and naturalistic writers among the roster of Batman Eternal, trades the heavy action of some of the previous issues of Eternal and delivers a tale about a broken man coping in the best way that he can against an immovable force in the form of the Bat family. Unlike Gordon, Bird is blinded by his grief and unable to see the benefits of having a network of superheroes working in tandem in the shadows alongside the GCPD. And the last moments, while Batman Eternal 36 may be centered on Bird's one-man crusade against the Bat family, it is still the family that remains at the end of this issue, still grasping at the unseen hand behind it all and struggling to push through the cryptic ramblings of the newly returned of Hirsch.